Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing quick review of this WOLFANG GA200 action camera. And it's not only the camera, it's a huge set which includes almost everything. So the only thing which you have to buy on top is the micro SD card. That's something to consider maybe if you want to buy this as a gift, and it would definitely make sense to buy this as a gift because it's a really good beginner set. I mean, it's not the low end of the WOLFANG. This is some intermediate camera on top of the GA100, definitely more features and higher specs than the GA100, so I'm really excited to look at the GA200. And so here's what we get in the box. We get this quick starter guide and we get the full user manual in lots of different languages with all the detailed instructions, but I'm going to show you most of it anyway. And here we have the large accessory box. Absolutely incredible what we have. And here we have also the camera. Looks really nice, solid, good build quality. So this is the full solid waterproof housing, but if it's not needed, you can also use this back door with these two openings. So to replace that, we have to open this. And you can feel it's a really strong seal here, so it's definitely waterproof. You can shake it out. And so we pull down this back door and push the other one here inside and put the camera back. And then we have the back door with these two openings. Of course, everything comes nicely protected, so we have to remove all these stickers here. But at the end, we have two openings here, which definitely will help for the microphone quality, because with the housing, it's difficult to understand while recording. And with these two openings, you will have much better microphone quality. But for the best microphone quality, of course, we have to use this fully open housing here. And we get a ton of accessories similar to the GA100. We get also the remote control. We get this bike mount. We get the two batteries. We get a lot of standard mounts. I mean, everything is compatible with all the original GoPro mounts. What's a special extra here compared to the GA100 is this external charger. So the two batteries make more sense like that. So we can use one in the camera while the other one is charging. And then when the battery is drained, we can replace it with this one here. So we can almost continuously shoot videos. And of course we get also this charging cable, but we can also use it directly with any other micro USB charging cable. Like this one here, directly from the power bank. You can see now it's charging. But we can also charge the battery directly in the camera. So let's open this here. Align the pins here inside, push it inside. What I love is this flap here, which helps to pull it out again. Very similar to the GoPro. And so we insert also the micro SD card here into this slot. So you just push it inside. There's a spring inside. By the way, there's no protection here, so you have to be a little bit careful in rain. Definitely use one of the housings if it's going to be wet. And so we plug it in here and we can see it's turning on and it's charging at the same time. But we can also use the micro USB cable to transfer the videos and picture from this camera to a PC. So you don't have to remove the micro SD card every time. And then we set the date and time. It's very easy to adjust. We can use this up and down here. And then it asks to format the micro SD card, which is important. I would suggest to do that. And setup is completed, so it's very easy and we are ready to shoot. Of course, it's recommended to go to the settings first. The menus are very similar to most standard action cameras. The only difference is usually we have this button here in the front, and because we have this display here, there is no button. So we can go through the menus with this button here. You can see it starts in the video mode. Then we can switch to the photo mode. Then it goes to playback, then video setup, and then photo setup. And so we go to the photo setup here. We confirm with the OK. And then we have the different video resolutions. We have a 4K 30 frames per second as highest setting. But we have also a lot of other possibilities. So let's confirm this. And what's important, of course, the image stabilization. I don't know why it's on off by default. Of course, we want to turn it on. So let's go back to the video resolution and we can see it's still on 4K 30 frames per second. So it looks like we can even use the video stabilization on the highest resolution, which is good. For the GA100 we had to go back to the 2.7K. What I've realized only now is that it has actually a touchscreen. You can see that's a huge advantage compared to the GA100. And the menu settings with these buttons is only needed when you are using this waterproof housing. Of course, we have also a lot of other functions or settings, wind noise reduction and other things. And also in the normal settings, we have some options. Turn off the beeping. And in the photo settings, you can see we have also different resolutions with the highest 24 megapixel. And we can adjust the image quality, ISO, EV metering, timestamp, these things. And we have the same general settings. And then we have also the same settings here again. And then we have the special recording modes. We can press for 2 seconds and then we have these special modes, or we can also swipe up and then we get into these special modes like loop recording, time-lapse, slow motion, fast motion, and also we can turn on and off the Wi-Fi. And the same thing in the photo mode. We have the single, we have the burst, we have the P time-lapse, self-time, long exposure, and Wi-Fi. As you can see, plenty of different modes here, much more than what you see with normal beginner's camera. Then we have also some zooming function. Of course, it's not optical zoom, it's digital zoom, but it can still help. Then we have 2 special functions here on the side. When we short press on the up, it will turn on the Wi-Fi. Then you see the SSID and the password. When we click again, it will turn the Wi-Fi off. And when we long press here on the down button, it will switch to the front screen, which is absolutely awesome. So the front screen is not just information about the frame and mode and these things like the old GoPros, but it has real life monitoring like the latest GoPros. This is absolutely awesome. And so I've been outside and tested it regarding the video quality and the stabilization, and especially regarding the stabilization, I can definitely confirm that it is on a really good level, almost comparable to the latest GoPros. Yeah, they did really a good job on that, and so you can see that here first. When I'm walking around the house, walking is always very shaky when you just hold the camera in your hand. I've not been using like a gimbal or so. I've just been holding the camera, and usually without stabilization, yeah, it's almost impossible to look at the video. And after that, I've even tried with running, and running is even worse. It's one of the worst things which you can do, running with holding just the camera in front of you, and it also did a great job on that. So because I've been so impressed because of the stabilization, I've done a comparison between the older GA100 and the newer GA200 of the Wolfang. The GA100 is on the left side, the newer GA200 is on the right side. So I'm playing that now in sync, both side by side, and I hope you can see that. And first here I'm walking around the house, and you can see already that the left side is more shaky. I mean, it's still much better than without stabilization. I mean, for such a camera it did a great job, but on the right side you see this almost GoPro-like hyper smooth stabilization. And then here I've done a second pass with running, and running is really a bad thing when holding the camera in front of you. There are not many cameras capable to eliminate the shaking, and the GA200 did really also a great job on that. And so you can see also the colors. I think on the left side we have the stronger colors with the older GA100, but I think they are almost a little bit too strong, so I prefer actually the more natural colors on the right side from the GA200. Then I've been testing also the audio, means the microphone. I mean, it has microphone speaker built in. There's no external microphone, but it has a really good solid microphone built in, I would say, so you can listen to the sample which I've been recording. So compared to the GA100, we don't have any external microphone, so I hope this microphone will work perfectly without the housing. It's just a built-in microphone from the GA200. But on the other side, we have to know that the field of view of the Wolfang GA200 is more narrow than the one from GoPro. I think it is a little bit below 90 degrees. And what's of course also interesting to know is the battery runtime. Here I've been testing 1080p with 30 frames per second, and of course I've not been moving around. I just let the camera sit, and this is what I got with the GA200. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. And with the GoPro 10 Hero Black, I got only 1 hour and 30 minutes on the same setting. So really impressive battery runtime with the GA200. So the bottom line for me is that this thing is an absolute solid camera, and it's beautiful. It has all the functions. We have even this front screen, which is absolutely an awesome thing. Touch screen is great. We have all the functions, and we have absolutely awesome stabilization, I would say, for this class, and it's a huge upgrade to the GA100. So from my side, full recommendation. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.